obviously amped up for tonight's game. A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Tobias Harris.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. George Hill out there with Shake Milton, and it's Simmons in at the small forward position. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Simmons. There's the pass to Harris. Pass to Milton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Mitchell outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The shot from 20 feet away. And no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
It's good.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Hill with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Harris against Bogdanovich. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Ingles, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. The Jazz shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Free throw drops for Ingles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Simmons kicks to Milton. Embiid inside, defended by Gobert.
And these are shots Simmons hits consistently. A highly efficient scorer from there.
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Hill, following the bucket by the Jazz. Passes it to Simmons. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Simmons working it over. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Can't cash in from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jazz shooting to start out this game about 43%. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Showing the willingness and the effort to get out and run, Bogdanovic knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Now here's Simmons. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, it just his effort level was off the charts.
Now here is Harris. 38 points for him last game against Indiana.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
You know, you look at Bogdanovic, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, Simmons. Harris looking it over. He kicks to Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Conley. His last outing with 20 points. And the rejection by Embiid.
You look at his combination of reach and timing. It makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Here's Clarkson. They get it again. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Simmons. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. The three from Hill. Another three for Philadelphia. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
The drive by Mitchell. Banked in off the glass.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Hill passes to Thybulle. Here's Embiid. The fader. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Mitchell against Hill. Favors can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Hill has the open look, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Really like the presence of mind from Hill, preparing himself to shoot prior to the pass getting to him.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Dishes it to Gobert. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thybulle can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. Here's Clarkson. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Simmons. The pass to Hill. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Mitchell. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Simmons. And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Simmons, and it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. Then for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich, and Thomas subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And here's Green outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Curry. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. They double team Curry. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Thomas with the ball. Now Green defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And Utah has possession. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Favors trying to break free. Gobert can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Thomas. He averages about 5 points a game. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Curry. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016, spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry's got the ball. Korkmaz, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Favors has got the game tied up here for Utah.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Now Clarkson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto, and Favors kicks to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Clarkson. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Korkmaz passes to Howard. The pass to Curry. Offensive rebound. Here's Korkmaz. There's the three. No good on the shot. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so it kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Curry in at the point. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Curry wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the 76ers lead by 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs cost him calls. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Now, here's Curry. The tray. Here's Howard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, it's never easy trying to outwork Howard on the glass, using his size to his advantage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. On the free throw, no good.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Hits the 3 from the wing. Korkmaz has got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Thomas gets to Conley. The Jazz with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage
that turned into no cover.
A shot by Milton, no good. That one drops for him. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
Here's Conley. No good again that time. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now here is Conley. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
The Jazz have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Mitchell, he's checked in for Matt Thomas. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Simmons passes to Harris. Jazz trail by 6. Down low. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Philadelphia with the ball. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Milton. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Mitchell left side. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Outside, Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
He's off on the first. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Now Simmons following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Right side Simmons. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from 12.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Here's Conley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hill.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside Hill. Pass to Harris. And here is Ilyasova. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Hill with it. The dish to Harris. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of work.
Hill against Conley. Ingles kicks to Conley. Back to Ingles. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And Embiid the bucket on the assist from Harris. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. Now here is Hill. 5 points in the game. Pass to Harris. Plenty of space.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And the 76ers call time here. For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point lead. Harris finds Milton.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Embiid with the block. Hill inside. He's covered by Clarkson.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson. The 76ers leading by 8. Outside Hill. Here's Simmons. Embiid in the corner. And the three off target. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ilyasova can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Harris, no good.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
The 76ers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now Simmons lets it go from deep. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovic, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead. And here is Simmons. Harris outside. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Clarkson with the ball. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Embiid wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 3. And dishes to Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Green, he's checked in for Simmons. And a switcher also for Utah. O'Neal's checked in, and Mitchell drops them both. The 76ers leading. Outside, Green. The pass to Thibault. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
The 76ers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Thibault, the pass to Hill. Embiid against Bogdanovic. Now here's Embiid. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive too.
Now, here's Clarkson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
Curry's checked in for the 76ers. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the toughest matchups in the game without question. Embiid is excellent at staying aggressive when he's hot.
Now, here's Clarkson. And Gobert kicks to Thomas. Pass to O'Neal. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
The 76ers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. 1:14 left to play here in the half. Here's Korkmaz. He has 5. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Gobert. Kicks to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Clarkson passes to Favors. Fires from deep. O'Neal misses. Philadelphia shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes it to Howard. Here's Green. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green against Thomas. Now the pass to Clarkson. Here's Favors. Buries the easy one. Favors has got 7.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
To the middle. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Clarkson. No good on the last second attempt there.
Nice hustle that time from Seth Curry. Doing a nice job there challenging the shot.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He ended up with 17 points, 2 block shots, and 5 rebounds.
This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out.
Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more of the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you, and the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So on the floor for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Ingles outside with Favors at power forward. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now, here's Ingles. He kicks it to Conley. And a miss there on the triple. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah shooting 43% from the field. Good on the triple. Conley's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Utah.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Harris.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Bogdanovich is checked in for Derek Favors. Now Simmons. Pass to Harris.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Lets it fly. And it's Mitchell missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. Conley against Hill. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Harris after the basket by Utah.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
The first one falls. And Mitchell drops them both. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Simmons kicks to Harris. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Gobert pulls it in. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley, and it's sent back by Hill.
And Hill once again demonstrating that wingspan of his. I mean, he has one of the most impressive wingspans in the game, which helps him an awful lot at the defensive end. He can guard bigger players because of that.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Count it. And 12 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The 76ers trail. Harris outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Ingles. Guarded by Simmons. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Ingles and Embiid with the block. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the pass to Ingles. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Utah. Conley's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And here is Ilyasova. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. The drive by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Thybulle. And here's Embiid. Fades. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Ingles against Harris. Ingles can't get it to go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The shot's good. Hill's got 9.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Mitchell is doubled. Ilyasova up top. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And the basket by Harris. And now a 7-76ers lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kept alive. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. There's the lob for Harris. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Simmons. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Howard's got his second bucket.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
And the Jazz call time here.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Mitchell. Thomas against Harris. Good D by Thomas. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Here's Curry. He has 6. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And you look at Harris, he's really improved as a scorer. He's become a go-to option due to how efficient he is putting the ball in the basket.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded. Here's Clarkson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Howard. Harris dishes to Howard. The 3. Harris's shot is off. Jazz trail by 7. Mitchell in the corner. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that
could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Curry. Passes it to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Howard finds Harris. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Thomas. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Utah, and he makes that one.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Mitchell outside. Ilyasova passes to Mitchell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Ilyasova doing a nice job there finding his open teammate. Just a really good play that time.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Harris outside. Good work there as it goes.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game, and Thomas has it in the corner. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Utah. Gobert's checked in. 1:50 left in the third. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And here is Curry. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Howard. Outside for Curry. The 76ers with another miss.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Mitchell, and it's sent back by Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. There's Thomas with the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The 76ers leading by 5. Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. The pass to Embiid. Over Favors. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 19 points. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Favors passes to Clarkson. Here's Thomas. He can't hit that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. That one good for 2. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Milton. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Mitchell. No good. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a master quarter. We come back right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The 76ers leading by 5. They've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Simmons kicks to Milton. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 7. The Jazz shooting not great, 40% for the game. Howard with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. His three-pointers off the mark.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
And it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
The 76ers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Howard. Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Free throw good. Clarkson. George Hill's checked in for Seth Curry. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Joe Ingles in for Thomas. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers leading by 7. Milton with it. Pass to Embiid. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Hill to the middle. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Hill. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. Clarkson against Hill. Clarkson passes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, Simmons. Down low, here's Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 25 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And he knocks down the first one. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. And Mitchell drops them both. The 76ers leading by 7. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The feed to Embiid. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich wide open. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Ingles. Misses the 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Free throw drops for Ingles. Now Hill. Timeout called, the 76ers. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Mitchell is double. Tries to keep it alive. Howard with the steal. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Kicks it to Howard. That one wide left. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. 7-point differential. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And here is Simmons. Outside Hill. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Now here's Simmons, and the pass to Harris. It's good. Harris has got 27 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Ingles against Simmons. Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Hill. Harris passes to Milton. Now Simmons. At the top of the key, Embiid. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Milton, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Well, he's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
Utah calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Jazz trail by 5. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Mitchell is double. He kicks to Ingles. And stolen by Simmons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia leading by 5. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got 13 points in the second half. For Philadelphia, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Hill finds Harris. He had stolen by Ingles. Here's the break. Lined up there for Bogdanovich.
Boy, a major impact being made by Bogdanovich offensively. He's making it happen out there.
And here are the 76ers now. They've led by as much as 10. Simmons passes to Milton. To the paint. There's Embiid, and he gets it to go. Embiid's got 30.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
Now, here's Mitchell, defended by Milton. The drive. Oh, what a dunk!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's Hill on the wing. Ingles covering. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
The 76ers lead it. Simmons passes to Hill. Here's Embiid. Oh, good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Pass to Clarkson to take the lead. Rebound by the 76ers. And now the 76ers on the break. Another shot. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
On the wing, Milton. From outside, off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. Conley's shot is off. And for the 76ers, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Hill fires. Offensive rebound. Simmons got a piece of it.
Wow. I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovich. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
Outside, Simmons. Passes to Hill. 5 to shoot. Up top, Embiid. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Utah calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Jazz trail by 5. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. The pass to Ingles. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. And he goes in for the dunk.
Big bucket. Clarkson showing his mettle. That's one they needed.
And Philadelphia has possession. Now here is Hill. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. The Jazz making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich not fearing the big moment. He's certainly comfortable being the guy to take these shots for him.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Simmons. Dishes to Harris. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Clarkson. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Now just a 1-point 76ers lead. Here's Simmons. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ingles. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And a close game like this, Bogdanovich coming up big with that basket.
Now Simmons. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now, here's Clarkson. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Embiid, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Utah called for the foul. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Clarkson, defended by Milton. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Ilyasova, guarded by Embiid. And here's Conley outside. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Well, they were smart to look for you, man, because you had it going on, man. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.